And welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Right, this is where we left off. Basically, since then, all I've gone out done a crap load of mining and turned it into ammunition. I've kept some other bits on my ship so we can see what we have to do here. Anyway, hope you all been having a good time, enjoying yourselves, enjoying the sun that we've been getting over here in the UK, and whatever it is you're playing and gaming. So let's continue. Are you ready to accept the job? The one shouldn't be too difficult, but we want Polaris affiliated with the target or his contents if things go wrong. Well, yeah, I'm ready. A small trade federation cargo freighter was carrying sensitive cargo for us when it hit the engine trouble and had to set down outside the safe zone. It's only a matter of time before Zag's patrols discover it and call it in, at which point they'll shoot first and ask questions later. Let's have a see. It only takes a matter of time. Right. Your job this time is to find where the freighter went down and do what it takes to get them off the ground. Patrols come sniffing around, make a big show of defending the freighter so they'll think it's affiliated with the UCH instead of Polaris. You won't be reimbursed for any materials or components may be needed to repair the ship though, so keep that in mind. As for payment, the going rate is 10,000 credits for the job. If you do a good job, you might get a bonus. I've sent data package to your AI regarding the details of your job. Delete it when you're done. Now get going. Understood. Okay. Where are we going? I'm coming home after my time. Not the way I'm going. Out or out? We went that way. Let's go this way. According to the manifest, it seems the freighter is carrying weapon technology heavily restricted by Imperial law. It may be worth investigating what weapons Zyrax don't want Polaris to hand over. It's probably all the weapons you don't want them to hand over. Haven't got any money on me? No. Okay. Here she goes in the little chip. Let's all. Yeah, speaking of which. Save template. Again, just in case. Doesn't want me going out yet, does it? Way. There we go. Alright, where are we going? Copper ore crash ship, mining station. Ship landing site. Here we go. Way. Let's go and see what we can do over here. And I no doubt there's going to be some lovely Polaris waiting for us. Some Zyrax down there. Shuttles. Remember guys, this is the Add Astra 2 scenario for Empyrion Galactic Survival, which is built on the Reforged Eden 2 scenario. So Reforged Eden 2 with some adjustments basically. Graphene. Plus, while we're doing this, we're also scouring the planet to seeing what other things are around here. Copper deposit. There seems to be Zyrax around all the standard materials on this, doesn't there? Some more graphene. I'm just checking it didn't have night vision yet. But yeah, little Vespid's quite a nice little ship. But it's not really that much to bring in. Oh, some copper there without a Zyrax involved. Ooh. Righty-ho. So, tell me what games you've been playing recently, anything decent? In between this recordings while I'm doing my bits and pieces, I've been having a hell of a time with Helldivers 2. Like doing a bit of crossplay with my friends, and yeah, you got to play with other people, literally. Here we go, freighter. So let's get out of the trees. Of course, I'm very good for flying in trees. Way. Let's see what's wrong with this. Go to the back. Way. Yeah, and there's a tree. Okay, thrusters off. Why, hello there, young man. Engineer. You're the one Polaris sent? Captain waiting on the bridge for you. Just head up the ramp and follow the stairs. Thank you. A warning reputation's pot at the moment, so... Follow the stairs. Captain? What's that one? Insufficient power, additional CPU extenders, or remove excessive devices. Yeah, let's leave that alone. He did say follow the stairs. Oh look, Captain. Talk to the ship's captain. Captain, I heard you had some trouble and needed some help. You're the one Polaris sent to help us? I'm Ori, captain of the Diomis. Rest of the crew's out patching the damage of the bad landing we had. Hit some junkers who were coming on approach. Smashed our engine pods up real bad. I hope you've got some spare parts because we ain't getting off this tub off the ground anytime soon, and if you're lucky, them Zacks are ready to poke us into moving, only we can't. What do you need me to do? I need you to give me crew a hand with repairs. We've already emptied our supplies on patching the engines, but there's some kind of problem with the landing gear. They're sending false signals to the ship's core. Probably past the engineer on the way up ramp. He's working on landing gears now and says he needs help, but I don't got no one else to send. So that's what you needed. Come back to me when you're done helping him. See what I can do. Real true English chap. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be prodding that, should I? No. Am I? No, I'm not allowed in there. That's not nice. You want me to help him and I'm not allowed in him. No, no. Okay, let's go and see what engineer needs me to do. Captain already called down and say you'll help sort out the problem. Hope you know how to fix magnetic interlock vacuum tape because we're out of spare parts to fix it properly. Can you make more parts? Don't have materials to make replacement parts. The ship's construction has been screwy ever since the engine's overheated. We got problems all over the ship thanks to the junk we hit. The problem is that the sensors and landing gear keep telling the ship's computer they were flying over that ocean. Now I'm working on this end, but I need more parts, and we're all out of. I thought I saw construction on my way to the bridge. Can you make more parts? Construction is controlled by the ship's computer and is blowing a CPU extender, which means it's over the CPU limit. That means constructions are running at 10% speed. Everything is drawing more power to run processing internally. Generators are running hot to deal with the extra power draw, and weapon tracking is offline. Your ship will have the same problem if it goes over the processing limit, so make sure you've got enough CPU extenders to run your ship. Every CPU extender has a processing limit, and none of that stupid CPU tape business. Grab a pen, I'll tell you what part you need, and go out and either buy or make yourself. I need 50 steel plates, 30 mechanical components, 48 electronics, 20 plastic tubing. Copy the list to my PDA, so it shouldn't be a problem. Better get to them. Zyrex will be knocking on our door soon. Alright, I'm on it. List of items request has been added to your PDA commander. You can find them by selecting the active mission. Now, so active mission, 50 steel plates, 30 mechanical parts. So, did I bring any steel plates? Trust me, I didn't bring any steel plates. Mechanical parts, mechanical components. Let's just go to our ship and make it, I think. See what we can do ourselves instead of buying it. Whee! See, that's how you fly out of these places. Alright. Go back to the cheap base and we'll see what we can do. That's crash ship, copper deposit. Is my base up there? No, my base isn't up there. My base is over there. My base is over that way. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and we're going to start making these parts. So what I'll do is I'll go and do that and then I'll bring you back. So I'll see you soon. And welcome back. Right, we need 50 steel plates, 30 mechanical components, 48 electronics, and 20 plastic tubings. And I have made 50 steel plates, 32 mechanical components, 48 electronics, and 20 plastic tubing. So, let's get back to the ship. Just keep out of the way of anything and nothing. So we're going the right way again. Straight off the Zyrex, Polaris, crash ship. Yeah, we are. Always night time. Oh yeah, let's have a look while we're out here. Yeah, I need to see if I get some night vision as well, which would help quite a bit doing this type of stuff, but at the moment, one thing at a time. Yeah. You should be showing it on the... There we go. That's weird. He took it off the HUD, but that could be because I landed at it. And he had it on there. I didn't see that. There we are. A little bit of music still down. We'll soon get there. And are we going to face any of Nasties? Have we got any Zyrex to shoot out of the sky? That's a comms relay, so let's keep up. We don't really want to have too much to do with that at the moment. It's just slowly unlock stuff. Then we'll build stuff or bring stuff in. And we'll take you from there. Keep it coming. Radar signature, what is it? Let's have a look. A little bit of pinging, doesn't do anybody any harm. Another Promethean deposit. Nice to know. Whenever I tend to do these missions, always seems to be in the dark. Of course, because it's a fresh start on it. Let's go above it first. Is that the front or that the back? Probably have to get out of here in a minute and do some fighting when I finish landing like a total numpty. Oh, that's off. You need that list again? PDS something? This is what you need. Ah, do I have to carry them in my... Is that a reach? Right, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be everything. I bought the parts you needed. Nice work, mate. I'll have this repaired in 15 minutes and you should be able to take off if we're lucky and fill that throttle so it doesn't overload again. We need to set down the train station for proper repairs or Captain ain't going to be happy about that. You go up to the bridge and tell Captain about the good news. With repairs and pre-flight checks, we're looking at an hour as long as nothing goes wrong. I'll tell him. Xanax is sending some ships. Is that right? So get your asses inside and ready to go. Ships this way to hit us. Hang on. So, I think... How far? They're not here yet. So if I do that, let's just quickly go up and see him. He'll tell us to go through there. Yeah, okay, let's quickly go and do this. Let's quickly. It's me, Mario. Okay. Right, here you go, young man. Damn it, I thought we'd have more time. Your Polaris guy, how's the repair coming? Engineer says repairs been in 15 minutes, pre-flight checks in about another 40. Not enough time, damn it, their ship's be in less than 5 minutes and the Miss guns are still out of commission. By the looks of it, you ain't quit the deal with high-speed bombers either. You know how to use the manual control on the turret? This tub guns might not have an tracking target, but you can still take control of them and fire them naturally. Head downstairs to either the core room at the end or the ship's computer room at the front, where you got a flak turret, the front and Gatling at the back. There'll be a holographic interface on the ceiling. Go up to it, interact at the bottom of the turret to take manual control. Use them to shoot down the Zarek ships before they blow my ship up. I'm on it, yay, Capitan. Where are you? Oh, look. I can't go all the way through on that. Let's try. Very dodgy. Or doggy as we call it. Wait, come on, spin round, guys. Spin round. Where are you now? Don't think it's going to hit that. Well, that's something. That's one. Mission accomplished. Speak to the captain. That was a bit... Sorry about the jerkiness there, guys. Damn fine shooting there, kiddo. You really stick it to them direct cogs. If you ever get tired of running errands for Polaris, you should come work for me. Over at the Trade Federation will be glad to have someone like you aboard. I'm afraid I have a prior engagement with Polaris, so I'll have to take a rain check on that, Captain. That's too bad then. Can't blame a friend for trying. Now, since the Zarek saw you coming aboard and they think you take over the ship and don't want nothing to do with a hostage situation, so call Polaris to sort it out for them. Looks like you're in the clear, I reckon. Since I know you're fixing to get into space and that Polaris will politely stiff you on a bonus, I'm giving you an insulation booster for your suit. And a little extra, it'll make it easier to get around the space at cold places. There's an arm locker down the hold, and you can use that to put on the booster on your suit before you leave. That's very generous. No, it ain't. Most people from Polaris would take the cargo and split and leave us to deal with the ourselves. Then you turn out like only thing they care about is creds. Right, get off me ship, off with you. Go on, get. Okay. He said there is bottom of the stairs. Where is it? Return to the trade station. I was going to turn to the trade station. Oh, toilet. I can go toilet for a change. And anything? Oh, here it is. What have I got up there? You give me a booster. And what did that give me? Stats. Comfort zone. Oh, there you go. Minus 160 and up to 60. So that ain't too bad. So let's get back now. We dropped the bomber. I don't see anything around here. Way. I thought I'd have to shoot to myself. I forgot I don't have to. Right, back to Polaris Trade Station. I'll keep you with me for this. Just in case, you never know. We might see something, we might not. But if I'm going to miss it, you can miss it with me. Here we go. So that's my first job for Polaris. And I got some mechanical components and some cred, so he's giving me some mechanical components back anyway. Let's grab some snacks. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with this little Vespid. Let's have a look. Statistics. Mr. Crow, very, very nice. Not expensive, really. There you go, if you look at it. But it's got quite a lot of room in it. And it's a good little get about. Now, of course, you guys are probably a lot better builders than I am, so you could also build your own. Now, the music sounds like I'm going to be in for an attack or something like that. Have you noticed? Yeah. Shake your booty. Yeah. Almost at the trade station. Let's see if they're going to stiff me. That sounds wrong, but let's see if they're going to stiff me anyway. Here we go. Take over the power now. On the inside. Ooh, very, very fine. Let's get out of the storm, and there we go. Thrusters off. Bertram's arms. Oh, look, servant corpse. Some quite good bits. Oh, there's also the money thing there, isn't there? Grinning Studios, Entertainment and Media. And here we go, let's go and see Alfred. Welcome back. I just received word from the Xyrax that Terran Terrace is taking control of freighter and wants Polaris to handle negotiations. That's quite a coup you've pulled off, and we at Polaris are very happy with the results of this transaction. Not only can we get imported taxes written off for the cargo, we've got leverage over the local authorities since they launched an attack against the Trade Federation freighter. I've done what you asked, now tell me about my people. We do things a specific way around here. You do a job, you get paid. Under the umbrella of Polaris, money always comes first. It's a measure of one's value, a physical means of measuring the worth of an individual and everything they've achieved. A man with no wealth is either a failure or a threat to those that do. A man who does not seek to gain wealth is a danger to everyone that does, so keep that in mind, that if you do not seek compensation for Polaris, you'll be considered untrustworthy. I suppose you could think of money towards as a count of great game of life, and we're all players, whether you like it or not. And now you're a player at the table. Okay, just give me the money. You did well in the assignment, so you've authorized to give you 2,500 bonus on top of the original 10,000 offered. I'm sure the freighter captain likely gave you a bonus as well. And the UC crew made a deal with you. What about them? I was about to get to that. The exact details on your people's contracts are still classified, so I'll summarize them for you. Your naval personnel agreed to a long-term contract with Polaris to loan us 2 teams of UC Engineer Corps to provide terrain equipment and manufacturing process to Polaris Megacorp in exchange for funding, transportation, and opening a dialogue with various Polaris Megacorp subsidiaries. Upon completing arrangements, the clients were taken to Kennex 62 in orbit aboard a pair of transports for medical attention and to be assigned to long-distance careers to their chosen destinations. What's Kennex 62? Kennex 62, or just Kennex Station, is a major transport and trading hub for Polaris in orbit above this dump of the planet. You'll need a ship or teleport clearance to reach it from here. If you're looking for a transport log or clearance to the station, I recommend you ask the attendant cargo bay on level 2. I send them authorization to give you that information. And with that, our business together is concluded. I hope I don't see you again. Yeah, same to you. Alright, so we got a bit of credits there, didn't we? So can we, Where? I seen them and I can't see them again now. There was some cash terminals. And I can't where they are. What have we got? 14,000. Woo, look at that for a bit of credit then, eh? Look at that. Nice. Yeah, okay, go away. Right, where are we going? Level 2. Level 2. He said, ask around a cargo bay on level 2. Alright, well none of this is cargo bay, is it? Or is it cargo bay? Shipping attendant. Station quartermaster. I think the cargo bay is going to be downstairs. Welcome to cargo bay. The number 1 shipping and transport company of the quadrant. I'm afraid we can't book any flights. The time to depart activity. Our shipping services are still operational, provided you have legal services. Administration Pavril says you have some logs for me. Oh yes, Administration Pavril just sent me a message about that. You're looking for a transport log for a chartered flight from almost 4 years ago. That's a long time. Do you know what you're looking for? 2 shuttles carrying humans to Kennex Station. Give me a moment, sir. There's only one flight that matches those criteria. 2 shuttles transport 27 of your humans to Kennex Station. 3 of them went to OK Medical for long-term medical treatment, while the remaining passengers were booked on transport for Polsec convoy. The flight was booked and paid for by the Polaris Executive Board. What's OK Medical? OK Medical is one of the major medical healthcare centres and suppliers of various medications in the Arcanian Republic and Xyrax Empire. They have a small branch on Kennex Station. They don't usually handle long-term care, but this Ensign Emerson must have been in a bad shape. And what's Polsec? Well, Yeah, security. Polaris Private Security Forces. They're the reason Paris don't mess with our shuttles and packages freights usually. For your people to get on one of their flights, they have to be very important to the executive board. No one but security personnel are allowed on their ships. Any way for me to find out where they were taken after that? I'm afraid not, sir. The cargo bay is not directly affiliated with Polsac. After all, they're basically a military. Polsac has its own docking bay on Koenig Station, so you might want to try asking there. And what is Polsac Executive Board? Polaris Executive Board are like the owners of Polaris. They run the entire corporation. They are, I think, 12 executives that direct all the Polaris and its subsidiaries. I'm not really sure. I just work the counter here. I'm not really management material, so I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. Oh, I know there's a CEO that makes all the big decisions. They took the position like 15 cycles ago and there hasn't been a problem, so I guess everything's fine. Anyway, it looks like your people got a full board approval to be sent somewhere. And how do I get to Koenig Station? Normally you'd be able to book a flight with us. Unfortunately, the hijackers apparently crashed the freighter, so the Imperial authorities have ordered us to hold off all commercial transport flights off the planet so the hijackers can't escape. If you don't have teleport clearance, your only other option is to use personal spacecraft. The Empire can't stop private flights, so there's nothing stopping you from flying up there yourself if you have your own small ship. If you do have your own ship, I can give you the coordinates to Koenig Station and clearance to use the main hangar at Koenig Station. Is that something you'd be interested in? Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I'm sure I can sort a ship out for myself. I've sent the access codes and coordinates to the Koenig Station to your personal device. Thank you for choosing to fly with the cargo bay, and thank you for your help. Ooh, so we got some XP, and we're up to Chapter 4, The Cruel Stars. Having signed a contract with Polaris Mega Corporation, you've been handed your first active lead in finding the rest of UCH fleet. Somewhere above the planet is Koenig Station, a hub the freighters and transport crafts call home, to which the UCH survivors were transported to and left to regroup with the rest of the Navy. Somewhere there is surely the next lead to the location of the missing fleet, but things are never that simple. A threat looms nearer, and the ally is in danger, and only you can save her. Proceed. Right, that was quite unusual. Commander, I've location of Koenig Station queued up on your display, and I've plotted a course to the station's landing bay. I would recommend you reach it as soon as possible. So, let's get down here. Get round. Where was the money? Was we paid money, or was this something else? No, it was just credit, weren't it? Yeah. And I believe the administrator that's over there was actually, oh no, we're here, parked here. So let's get out of this place. Reinforce the area. Here we go again. Let's spin her around. Woo! My flying's got really worse. Right. We'll do, Commander. Bring you on course. Polaris ship landing. We've done that one. Not interested with that. What we'll do, we'll go back to our base. And then next time, we'll pick it up. And we'll continue with our track to enter orbit and reach the Koenig Station. So until then, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit a like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Let me know what you're playing and what you think about it. So until then, and we'll see if the music actually stops by then as well. Till then, look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next time.